Dear students, welcome to lesson number 25, Analysis of Concept. Objectives: 1. Know what is concept analysis of event. 2. Learn how to analyze the concept. 3. Understand the methods of analysis. 4. Learn about Six Sigma and SWOT. And 5. Understand the role of PR in analyzing the concept. In the landscape of event management, success is an ever-evolving concept shaped by the dynamic interplay of metrics, analytics, and human experiences. As we traverse the digital frontier, organizers must wield the tools of data-driven insights with acumen and foresight. The tapestry of event success is woven with threads of attendance, engagement, financial prudence, and lasting impact, each contributing to a narrative that extends beyond the confines of a single event. In this era of transformation, where technology and human connection converge, measuring event success is not merely a task, it is an art, a delicate fusion of science, strategy, and the unwavering commitment to creating experiences that resonate, endure, and transcend the boundaries. Event design and concept mainly depends upon the client's vision on the event. Concept is developed from the purpose and audience of the proposed event. They work like a blueprint of the event and gives direction to communications, marketing, and branding requirement for the event. An event concept is the event details and elements that make up the practical aspects of the event itself. An event theme is the big idea behind the entire event. It often involves the overall tone, structure, and goals of the event. An event concept sounds similar but is distinctly unique. Having said this all, the event can still go unsuccessful if a proper analysis is not done before and after the event. It goes without saying that different themes appeal to different people. We understand that in event management, a concept refers to the central idea or theme that defines the purpose and scope of an event. Analyzing a concept in event management involves examining its various aspects to ensure clarity, coherence, and effectiveness. The key aspects to analyze are purpose, target, audience, theme, content, logistics, marketing and promotion, budget and finance, risk management, evaluation, and feedback. By analyzing these aspects, event managers can refine their concept, ensure a cohesive and effective event strategy, and deliver a successful and memorable experience for the attendees. The term concept analysis represents the main attributes to the satisfaction level of an event, success of an event. Event's success comes from the concept of the event. As we always said, concept leads other entities required for the event. In addition to concept analysis, they can be applied for other purposes. During a research process, it is not only established that the concepts, but also various kinds of facts, information, and knowledge that need to be analyzed, compared, systematized, and organized. The primary aim of a concept analysis is to carefully study, clarify, develop, and critically assess a particular concept. While it is never known exactly who will walk in the venue doors, one can be strategic about how to reach potential attendees. Review surveys from previous events can help to an extent. In addition, pouring over-registration data to create a profile of event attendees will be helpful too. It may be required to examine interests, demographics, and what brought them to the event. It may be a diverse group, but they are likely to united by a common interest. The economic health of an event is also measured not only by its revenue generation, but also by the delicate equilibrium of ROI, that is return on investment. Calculating the total revenue accrued from ticket sales, sponsorships and merchandise is fundamental, but it is the comparative analysis against incurred costs that delineates the financial success of an event. ROI serves as the North Star guiding organizers toward fiscal prudence and strategic efficacy. As the tapestry of the event success expands, analytics emerges as the loom weaving together disparate threads into a coherent narrative. The seamless collection and integration of data through event management software lay the groundwork for robust analysis. Integration with CRM, that is customer relationship management systems, adds depth, providing a panoramic view of attendee interactions and enabling organizers to tailor future engagements. If more information is needed, one can even poll followers on social media. Once confident that it is clear of the target audience, can ask these questions to generate the event concept ideas. What did the previous attendees like most and the least about the events? Who is the target demographic for future events? What interests do the potential attendees share? Why do guests attend events like any particular event? Should the event be child friendly or for 21 plus, or a night out with friends or a day with the family? Yes, predictive analytics. The crystal ball of event management comes in the form of predictive analytics, forecasting attendance and identifying trends based on historical data. This forward-looking approach empowers the organizers to anticipate needs, allocate resources effectively, and innovate based on a nuanced understanding of past successes and challenges. Predictive analytics is the use of data, statistical models, and machine learning algorithms to forecast future events or behaviors. It involves analyzing historical data to identify patterns and trends, and then using that information to make predictions about future outcomes. Predictive analytics specifically focuses on making predictions about future events or behaviors. There are several types of predictive analysis applications, tools, and technologies with various benefits. Real-time analytics. In the immediacy of the event, real-time analytics become a grounding compass. Live engagement tracking tools monitor interactions, enabling organizers to make agile adjustments to enhance the attendee experience. Performance dashboards, updated dynamically, offer a real-time snapshot, facilitating swift and informed decision making. Concept analysis is ultimately only a careful examination and description of the word or term and its uses in the language, coupled with an explanation of how it is like and not like other related words or terms. Real-time analytics is the process of analyzing and interpreting data as it is generated, allowing for instantaneous insights and decision making. It involves the use of specialized tools and technologies to process and analyze data in real time, often using streaming data sources such as sensors, logos, or social media feeds. Six Sigma. The Six Sigma was developed by Motorola Incorporated in 1986. Six Sigma is a set of techniques and tools. It is used to define various techniques and management tools designed to make event management processes more efficient and effective. It provides statistical tools to eliminate defects, identify the cause of the error, and reduce the possibilities of error. Six Sigma creates an environment of continuous process improvement. The principles of Six Sigma are: 1. Attendees focus. It gives maximum benefit to attendees of the client. Events concept focuses on the behavior of the attendee so that they are retained for successful events without much of hassle. Beyond the quantifiable, the satisfaction of attendees holds profound significance. Post-event surveys serve as a conduit for gathering invaluable feedback on content relevance, overall experience, and areas for improvement. 2. Assess the value and find problems. Outline the steps of a process to find out unwanted areas and gather related data. It defines goals for data collection, purposes for data gathering, and expected insights. Verify that the data is assisting in achieving the objectives, whether more information is needed to be collected or if data cleansing is required. Find out the problem and its root cause. 3. Eliminate defects and outliers. After the identification of the problem, make appropriate modifications in the process to eliminate defects. Eliminate any activity in the given process that does not contribute to the customer value. If the value chain is unable to reveal the problem area, various tools are used to find out the problem areas and outliers. Eliminating the outliers and defects removes the bottlenecks in a given process. 4. Building relationship and community. Use the vendor, stakeholder, and other outstanding agencies' relationships to collect data of their satisfaction regarding the event concept. Try to dig into which part of the event was overwhelming and take a note on that. Monitoring social media impressions and mentions unveils the event's reach and impact, while tracking the performance of event-specific hashtags provides a qualitative measure of community building. The synergy between the physical and digital landscape is a testament to the evolving nature of event success measurement. 5. Funds and resources. Try to keep an account of distribution of funds to different sources and logistics on a day-to-day to support the balance sheet. 6. Aggregate concept and goal. Creativity must sit with the client to know if the concept has translated to goal of the organization in all communications. Concept is the life of an event. If it does not translate the goal of the company, the event is considered a failure. Now, other methods of concept analysis. 1. Walker and Avent's concept analysis. This model presents a step-by-step method for analyzing a concept and creating a clear definition of the concept in question. It starts by choosing a concept related to research goals and outlining the purpose of the analysis. It is a fact that the method's strengths lie in its systematic and organized approach, facilitating replication by other researchers. However, the method may potentially oversimplify complex concepts, limit philosophical foundation, overlook contextual considerations and qualitative insights, and overclaim the operational definition of the concept. 2. Schwartz, Barkat and Kim's hybrid model. This model aims to refine concepts for theory development and provides a learning platform. As the term hybrid suggests, this model connects theoretical analysis and practical observation. It is built upon insights from three knowledge domains: the philosophy of science, the sociology of theory development, and participant observation or field research. This method comprises three phases: theoretical, fieldwork, and analytical. 3. Shin and Kramer's method. This concept analysis methodology was introduced in 1983, and the steps outlined in 1991 contrast with the method proposed by Walker and Avent by excluding identifying antecedents and consequences and formulating criteria. This methodology includes cases as data sources and incorporate various potential data sources for analysis, such as visual images, contemporary and traditional literature, musical expressions, poems, and insights from individuals interacting with the concept. This method offers a less linear process that involves more interaction between steps. The purpose of this technique is to better understand the concept by looking at the term used, what it represents, the linked emotions, principles, and perspectives. The name SWOT, S-W-O-T, is made of four words: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. It is a popular method for situation analysis and is often used especially in the fields of marketing, management, and also in leadership development. But it can also be useful in assessing the success of an event. Fundamental to the SWOT analysis is a valid assessment of strengths, weaknesses, threats, and opportunities. Based on this assessment, the status quo can be evaluated and strategies and future perspectives can be considered and evaluated. This method does not allow any whitewashing or doom and gloom. These categories are presented in a table, the so-called SWOT matrix. Different factors can be ranked here based on their importance. It helps to analyze the success of current, past, and upcoming events. SWOT analysis is not only to identify the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of the project, but also to divide the factors into internal and external. This facilitates the assessment for the project. It may not be possible to change most of the external factors of the event, such as the weather, but can make sure that all are well prepared for all circumstances. Important hint for the SWOT analysis is stay realistic. It is always better to conduct an initial SWOT analysis before the event takes place. This way, we can identify weaknesses as well as opportunities and adapt the strategy accordingly, which makes the process more efficient and multiplies the potential event success. SWOT analysis divides not only into the four factors of strength, weakness, and opportunities and threats, but also into external and internal factors. It should start by dividing into external factors and internal factors. What are internal and external factors? Internal factors of the SWOT analysis include individual strengths and weaknesses of the event and project team, personnel, image, motivation, leadership qualities, etc. These factors are very individual and can be different for different events. They should therefore always be developed individually. A SWOT analysis can also be useful for a competing event concept. If it is felt that on a field where the competitor is strong, but planned event is weak, this will be noticed and it allows to adjust the strategy. Here are the internal factors that SWOT will include: event concept, location, team information, motivation of the team, relationship to partners, relationship to investors, good network of speakers and service providers, innovation, technical know-how, efficiency of operations, image, creativity, loyalty of guests, fixed costs. External factors in the SWOT analysis includes trends, political changes or legal circumstances. At the latest, since the COVID pandemic, everyone is aware of the scope that external factors can also have for the success or failure of the event. Some of the external factors are competition, legal requirements, weather, market development, changed legal situation, economic situation, local events, cooperation. Now, in the SWOT strategy, the combination metrics are SOST, WO and what needs to be promoted, neutralized, seized and avoided respectively. Promote the SO strategy, strengths and opportunities. In the best case scenario, this area is huge at the event. This is where the strengths meet the opportunities. Here one can leverage the team's skill to gain an advantage. Contrast the strengths with the opportunities and try to match the two. This way connection points can be identified to build on the advantages. Neutralize the ST, that is a strategy, strengths and threats. It can mitigate the strength to avoid risks. Identified risks can be prevented by the own skills and planning. This is called neutralization strategies. Catch up the WO strategy. It means weaknesses and opportunities. Nobody can do everything. There can also be certain weaknesses in a team. For example, due to a lack of personnel in one area, but those who have identified weaknesses can work on them specifically. Strengths can be transformed into weaknesses through these transformation strategies. This strategy is particularly important to find the processes where it can improve, especially in an area where the competitor is strong. Avoidance, the WT strategy, it means weaknesses and threats. Ideally, this area of matrix should be very small because it poses a threat to the success of the event. If it is not possible to avoid this area increasing, it is important to keep the damage as small as possible. It is to work on the weaknesses while trying to avoid possible damage. Thus, the SWOT analysis can be a helpful tool if a quick status quo for the event planning strategy is needed. It gives a profound overview of weaknesses and strengths and helps make decisions. With the participation of all employees, it can strengthen internal communication. Here are a few examples of how this tool might be used to assess an event. 1. A music festival might conduct a SWOT analysis to identify its strengths. For example, a popular lineup of artists, a scenic location, weaknesses, for example, limited parking, a history of inclement weather, opportunities, for example, potential sponsorships, new revenue streams and threats, example, competition from other festivals, public safety concerns. 2. A charity organization might conduct a SWOT analysis to evaluate a fundraising event. It is planning. This analysis might reveal that the event has strengths such as a compelling cause and a strong network of donors, but weaknesses such as a lack of community awareness and a limited budget. It might also identify opportunities such as potential partnerships with local businesses and threats such as competition from other fundraisers. 3. A political campaign might use a SWOT analysis to assess its chances of success by looking at factors such as its strong points. For example, a well-known candidate, a strong ground game, weaknesses, example, a lack of funding, low approval ratings, opportunities, for example, favorable demographics, a divided opposition, and threats, example, negative media coverage, voter apathy. Further, there are 5 tips for creating an effective SWOT analysis for events. 1. Involve a diverse group of stakeholders in the analysis process. This will ensure that a wide range of perspectives and experiences are taken into account when evaluating the event. 2. Be specific and objective when identifying the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of the event. Avoid making assumptions or jumping to conclusions, and focus on facts and data to support your assessments. 3. Prioritize the factors that are most relevant to the success of the event. Not all strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats will have the same impact. So, focus on the ones that are most likely to affect the event's outcome. 4. Develop actionable strategies to address the identified strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. A SWOT analysis is only useful if it leads to concrete steps that can improve the event's chances of success. 5. Regularly update the SWOT analysis as the event planning process progresses. New information and developments may arise that could impact the event. So, it is important to revisit the analysis periodically to ensure it remains relevant and accurate. The pursuit of event success is not without challenges. Data security and privacy emerge as paramount considerations. Maintaining compliance with data protection regulations is non-negotiable, and robust security measures are imperative to safeguard sensitive attendee information. Navigating the terrain of qualitative data poses another challenge, as the interpretation of surveys and feedback requires a nuanced understanding for actionable insights. Striking a balance between quantitative and qualitative analysis is the key to a comprehensive understanding of event success. Future trends and innovations. As we gaze toward the horizon, the future event management is imbued with technological advancements. AR, that is augmented reality, and VR, that is virtual reality, offer immersive experiences, opening new dimensions for engagement and data collection. The integration of AI-driven personalization tools transforms events into dynamic ecosystems, where each transaction is tailored to individual preferences. As these technologies become integral part of event management, measuring success will encompass not only traditional metrics, but also the impact of personalized and immersive experiences on attendee satisfaction and brand loyalty. 4 A's and SWOT for public relations. PR practitioners possess 4 qualities. They are called 4 A's, namely advisor, advocate, analyst, and antenna. In the event of organizing the things, the role of a PRO as an analyst becomes indispensable. For analyzing the things, methods, tools, and techniques like Six Sigma, SWOT, etc. are useful. Of them, SWOT is a popular framework. SWOT analysis can be a useful tool for PR people to organize events because it helps them identify internal and external factors that can affect the event's success. Internal factors means strengths and weaknesses that can be improved or strengthened, and external factors or opportunities and threats that can be seized or addressed. SWOT analysis can help PR people make informed decisions and develop strategies to enhance the event's chances of success. For example, it can help PR people, 1. in putting the event in context by considering factors like the market, timing, trends and weather. 2. in identifying the ways to better satisfy clients in order to achieve objectives and strengthen weaker areas. 3. in troubleshooting the problems by optimizing the event experience of attendees and stakeholders. And here are some tips for conducting a SWOT analysis for event planning. 1. involve a diverse team including key members of PR team to get a comprehensive perspective. 2. regularly review and update SWOT analysis as the event planning evolves. 3. be prepared to adjust strategies as needed. While it is important to understand the ways to analyze concept of an event, it is even more important to know the challenges and the future trends in analytics. Sooner or later, artificial intelligence will become integral part of event management. Integration of AI-driven emotional intelligence tools will transform events into dynamic ecosystems where each interaction is tailored to individual preferences. The SWOT analysis can be a helpful tool for a quick event planning strategy. It gives a profound overview of weaknesses and strengths and helps in make decisions. With the participation of all employees, especially public relations people, it can strengthen internal communication. However, SWOT analysis is not a panacea. The results should always be viewed with a certain degree of caution. It is because all assessments are made on a subjective basis. The event concept analysis can be predictive analysis that gives an idea of presumptions in event planning and other real-time analysis that gives the feedback of immediacy after the event. Experiences are central to events, but measuring and contextualizing the meaning of event experiences remains a major challenge for the field of event management. By identifying an event's opportunities, organizers can explore new ways to enhance the event and generate additional revenue. For example, if an event has the potential to attract sponsors, the organizers could reach out to potential sponsors and negotiate deals to provide additional funding and resources. By identifying an event's threats, organizers can take steps to mitigate these risks and ensure the event goes smoothly. For example, if an event is threatened by inclement weather, the organizers could plan for contingencies such as providing covered areas or rescheduling the event. Thank you for listening.